God is sending a strong message to you. God is sending a strong message to all of us. Don't make a deal with the devil. A lot of people have made a deal with the devil, and the devil's coming to collect. And the devil doesn't play fair, the devil plays dirty. Whenever you break your covenant with the devil, when you use the devil to get what you wanted from him, and you call yourself going to walk away, step away, and leave that in the past, the devil say, I'm coming for you. God is sending a strong message. Don't make a deal with the devil because he's coming to collect, and he's coming to collect more than what you asked from him. You got to keep your hands clean when it comes to the enemy, because the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and destroy every single thing that God came to bless you with. Don't get too impatient with God where you resort and you go ask the devil for help. God has given me the opportunity to counsel so many people who have fallen victim, who have fallen prey. Being impatient with God is a dangerous thing, because if you get impatient with God to the fact where you allow the enemy in and where the devil can talk to you, this is why you got to be careful of your ear gate. You got to be careful. You got to be careful of your eye gate, and you got to be careful of your ear gate. The enemy knows. The enemy knows what you want. He know how bad you want it, and he know how you like it. So what is the enemy going to do? The enemy is going to give you something that looks exactly like you like it. He's going to dress it up like you like it. It's going to talk like you like it. It's going to smell like you like it. He's going to do it. And it's going to have a form of godliness. This is the worst of the worst. It's going to have a form of godliness, but it's going to deny the power that is within you. This is a strong message. Don't get impatient with God to the point where you get your hands dirty, because the devil coming to collect. This is why you're going to see so many prominent people. Doesn't matter the race. It doesn't matter the ethnicity of these people. It doesn't matter the social status. It doesn't matter where they were reared. It doesn't matter how much fame, how much fortune these people have or have not. The devil gonna come and he gonna collect. Don't you know the devil has an idea who is his and who isn't? The devil knows his people, and the devil knows God's people. And he hates the fact that when he leaves, you're going to go running back to God. See, this is a strong message for you. Keep your hands clean. Keep your heart pure. And don't get too impatient with God, where you begin to overthink things and you become open to different ideologies and different beliefs, different ways of doing things. Don't put yourself in that position, because that's a dangerous position to get in, because the devil knows you're vulnerable now. He knows you're desperate. And he knows how desperate you are. He knows how vulnerable you are. And he going to strike at the right moment. The devil going to hit you at the right moment. He's watching you. He's observing you right now. Why is he watching? Why is he observing you, family? Because he want to bring you down to your knees. The devil going to come and collect his. And you're going to be in a worse condition. You're going to be in a worse situation you were in before you ask for the devil's help. Don't seek anything outside of the will of God, because you're going to have hell to pay for it. You got to have your hands holy. When you lift your hands to God, when I lift my hands to God, our hands need to be pure. Our hands need to be clean. Our hands need to be holy. This is a strong message, because the devil coming to collect. The devil coming to destroy. The devil going to make a fool out of a lot of people who have been so impatient waiting on God. They got so tired of waiting on God. Now they are willing to do something outside of the will of God. See, this is why people consult darkness. This is why so many believers who love God are consulting with the dark side, because God didn't move when you wanted him to move. He didn't do what you wanted him to do. God didn't get even for you quick enough. God didn't render you justice quick enough. God didn't vindicate you fast enough. So what did the devil do? He got in your head, but you let him get in there. We let him get in there. Don't create a space for the devil to come in and mess your mind up where you go and make a boo-boo out of your life. You're going to make a mess out of your life. Don't make a mess out of the situation. God is trying to bless his children so much, but they're so impatient. And you're getting offended with God. So many people get offended with God when God don't do what you want him to do. When you want him to do it, he don't have to do what we want him to do. That cannot be indicative to whether we serve him or not. See, this is how we get in trouble. And this is how the enemy literally gets in and destroy our lives, family. This is a strong message. Somebody need to hear this. Wash your hands. Clean your hands. Ask God to come in and get your heart clean and get your heart pure. Get yourself in a good place with God. The world is in an uproar. The world is in chaos. You know why the world is in chaos? You know why the world is in an uproar? You know why nature is going haywire? Because it is crying out. You hear me today. It is crying out for the true sons and the true daughters to take their place. Take your place. Take your place. True sons and daughters of the Most High God. God is telling you to rise up. God is telling you to get up. God is telling you to trust. You can't compromise. You can't compromise. Don't compromise. Compromising is dangerous, and compromises gonna get you nothing but a big L. Compromise is gonna get your heart broke. Compromise gonna cause you to lose. You may have a moment where it seems like you're being blessed, but God's gonna let the devil take all of it because you compromise. Don't you compromise. Never compromise with the devil. Never, family. Don't play with him. Break covenant. Break relationship with him. Don't do it. The devil don't play fair. Before you take the devil up on this offer, you think who you coming into covenant with. So many people are regretting coming into covenant with the devil. See, some people believe they can serve God and straddle the fence and do it in secret, but nobody know it. I may not know it, but God saw it. God sees us when we cheat on him. God sees us when we step out on him. Go read the Bible. Go read the chapter on Gomer and Hosea. God prophet, God man, and he allowed him to marry a whore. Have you ever wondered why God allowed his man, his prophet, his seer, his prophetic voice to marry a whore? This is a great analogy and metaphor that God wanted us to understand what it felt like to be cheated on. And he was still there. Look at the children that his wife had that was not his, but he had to take care of those kids. God loves us just like that. Sometimes we birth things God didn't even tell us to birth, but because he loved us, he allowed it to live. He don't have to let anything live that is birthed outside of sin. This is a message that you need to hear. This is a message that all of us need to understand. Don't take the devil up on his offer, because he's going to come and offer you something. And he's going to wait until you get real vulnerable. He's going to wait until you're in your emotions. He's going to wait until you spiritually unstable. He's going to wait until you're depressed so bad that you are willing to cheat on God, that you're willing to step out on God, that you're willing to turn your back on God for a minute, thinking that the devil can fix it for you. The devil can't fix nothing for you. The devil can't do nothing but mess your life up worse than what it already is. Whatever it is that you're dealing with and you're going through it, you turn that stuff over to God. Give God this stuff. You tell him, God, I can't do nothing with this. God, I need your help. Don't make a mistake and consult the devil. Don't make a mistake and consult darkness. Don't make that mistake, because the devil gonna come back around and he's coming to collect. The devil coming to collect whatever people don't offer, whatever the devil don't offer people. If you take it, he coming back to get it. He know you God's child. He know you belong to God, and he coming to collect. Then he's gonna go and accuse you before the Father. Have patience and wait on God. God knows what's best for you. He knows who's best for you, and he knows when to give you what you need at the right time. He knows when to give me what I need at the right time. Just have patience and wait on God. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. It's not in vain waiting, hoping, praying, fasting, laying your plate down, planning, sowing, encouraging people, serving God with all your heart, mind, soul, and spirit. That's not in vain. See, the enemy wants you to look at this thing physical. He wants you to be carnal minded. To be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritual minded is life. Stay spiritual minded, stay kingdom minded. I'm telling you, the devil gonna come back and collect whatever the devil offered you and you took it. He coming back to take that, and he gonna take extra. He don't play fair. Don't do it. Put the brakes on. Be patient and wait on God, because truly your change is going to come. Thank y'all for tuning in our broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share for me. Jump over to my Instagram at Nikki McCray and give me your support. Don't forget to get your copy of the book, Becoming a Master of Divine Consciousness. Those of you who are going to my Amazon store purchasing products, I'm so grateful for you. All that information is on the back of my YouTube page. Go check it out. Till next time. Talk later.